All right, hey everybody. Right now we are doing our 21 days of prayer and fasting. So we are doing our the Daniel fast. So we can't eat meat, dairy, bread, every major food group that you enjoy for the most part, you can't eat. So my sister made some noodles. Say hey. So she made some noodles. Don't judge the appearance.
I already ate majority.
What are these though?
I don't know.
What are they?
They're there's a Trader Joe's.
Okay, these are Trader Joe's.
They're zucchini noodles with soy sauce.
Zucchini noodles with soy sauce. Only reason I'm repeating it because I'm not sure if they can hear you because this one.
Soy sauce, bell peppers, pickled onions, garlic, a whole bunch of sauces.
All right, let's try it and see. Just thank you. Use your fork, okay?
It's not the best looking stove right now. It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So this was actually really, really good. It tastes like
Lo mein almost.
like lo mein if it was better. Well, they want potatoes. I make some really good roasted potatoes, and that's what my family wants me to make. Our other sister Alexis is offering to pay me for me to make her food, and to make my food for the fast. But right now, I'm gonna make some really good guacamole because I make really good guacamole from scratch, and we're gonna do some Morningstar vegan meat, which is also really good, and we're gonna do some. You know, when you're hungry, you just put food together. It doesn't have to be an actual meal of stuff, but this looks good. Oh, this would be the guacamole chips, so I can have regular chips. And then all this is guacamole ingredients. And then I bought some celery because I heard celery and peanut butter will taste pretty good. So yeah, that's gonna be, I'll show you guys everything I bought in a second. But yeah, right now, I bought potatoes. I'm gonna chop up, boil for 10 minutes, season it, then put in the oven so we can get the nice roasted part of it. But I'll take you guys through all of that in the next clip, so appreciate it. All right, so right now we're gonna start making our roasted potatoes. These are a favorite in my house, so much so that I have 3 bags. And I'm gonna make probably all 3 bags. While we're doing that, we're also gonna prepare our guacamole. So I'm gonna take you guys through it step by step. So if you wanna make it, you can. If you wanna bash my food, you also can, but where's your food at? So, all right, so let's get started. For one, we're gonna take out all of our ingredients for our guacamole, and we need seasonings for our roasted potatoes. I'm gonna show you guys everything we got, and we're gonna go from there. So, first things first. Also, it is 7:19. Let's see how long it takes me to cook all this food. Well, all this besides, I guess. I'm not gonna say the name of the ingredients because my mother bought this, and it's called, I'll say it once because she bought it and it's her fault. It's called Special Shit. Don't blame me. So, don't believe me. It literally says special shit. So we're for the guacamole. For the roasted potatoes, we're gonna use the special seasoning, some Old Bay, some garlic powder, and some Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. And we need a pot so we can start boiling our potatoes. We're only gonna boil them for probably 10, I would say 10 minutes regularly, but probably since they're a lot smaller than regular potatoes, but a lot more in quantity, probably 5 minutes. Because they're already kind of soft now, so they may not need to be boiled at all, actually. It's a part of the trial and error part. So now we just need our cutting board. Kid, clean. Okay. those are words we say, like, is the dishwasher clean or is it dirty? So we'll just shout clean. If it's not, she'll say no. If it is, say yes. It's not, so we're gonna wash ourselves. Which is fine, because we also need to wash this pan. I used it yesterday for potatoes and hasn't been cleaned yet. Not by me, obviously. Okay, so now we have our pan clean. We want to preheat the oven at 350 so it can get hot. And what we're going to get some olive oil that I forgot to say we need. I'm going to use some, if I can grab it, it'd be great. I'm going to use some, is it virgin olive oil? No, regular olive oil. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of the pan, just so that our potatoes won't stick when it's actually on there. So I made the executive decision of these are too small to be boiled. They'll become soft immediately, and although I want them soft, I don't want them too soft. The oven will already do that, so we're gonna cut out the middleman of boiling them. We're gonna just chop them up immediately. But we are gonna rinse them off. That's important. Rinse your food off, guys. I need my bowl though so I can toss my ingredients. That's not it. All right, get you a bowl. Get your cutting board. Get your see, now I don't want to use the knives because I feel like potatoes aren't worthy enough of the knife. Oddly enough saying that. I need to use the knife for like lamb or steak or something really worth it to like cut the meat, or like chicken if I'm cutting the bone. Not for a potato. I can cut this with a butter knife. I won't, but I could. All right. Now we have our knives. We are cleared of our chakras. All right. Now I will say, in this 21 days of prayer and fasting, I think a lot of people think it's just about the fasting part, but no, the prayer is just as important. But I think it's overlooked and overshadowed. I also think that if you fast for the purpose of saying that you're fasting, so people can sympathize with you, then you're not doing it. I know the Bible mentions in there, I don't know the exact verse, but it says like, if you fast and if you starve yourself, so people can see that you're starving, like you already gotten your reward. So I know we fast for like, to get closer to God, deeper relationships. But if we're doing it and we're like, oh, look at me, I'm going the extra mile and I'm doing the most and I'm fasting social media and I'm fasting the Daniel fast and I'm fasting TV shows, but you're saying it so people can be like, oh wow, you're so strong in your faith. It's like, yeah, that's all you're getting. Like you're not getting anything else after that because you did it like pridefully. All right. Now we're gonna start chopping our potatoes. Now we're chopping our potatoes. That's how they look. They look pretty good right now. We have our avocado, our lime, tomato, red onion, jalapeno, and our cilantro for our guacamole. And we'll put some salt in there. But yeah, we have our potatoes. We're gonna put them in this bowl. We're gonna put some olive oil on them. Then we're gonna put the seasonings that I told you guys about earlier. Old Bay, slap your mama. You can read that yourself. Some garlic powder. Toss it in here, and we'll be on our way. Again, I'm making all 3 bags of potatoes, so but I'm gonna have to do it in like different batches, only because it's already a lot. So we're gonna rinse this batch off already. which also means we might need another pan, because with the pan we'll be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Cook more at once. Cause I think this might be a lot to do at one time anyway, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna cut back in when all the potatoes are kind of seasoned up and we're already here, and before we put them on the pan, and then we're gonna jump to the guacamole. It's gonna be a lot of like more tedious stuff, and you won't do the same thing over and over and over again. So we'll be right back. Peace. Okay, so right now we have the potatoes seasoned. I did realize it'd be better to do them in batches. So we have one batch already in the bowl, one batch yet to be cut up, and one batch still in the bag. But right now it's already been seasoned with the seasoning I mentioned before. It's already been lathered up with a little bit of olive oil, so we're gonna toss it up. We're gonna stir it just so we can get that good mixture. If it doesn't look like this, you didn't do it right. Sometimes we get some out the way. All right. Okay, so right now the potatoes are all in the pan, and they're gonna go in the oven. And they'll go in there for probably around 25 minutes. Then we'll take them out, we'll stir them up for a little bit, and then another 20 minutes. So about 40 minutes in total. They're in the oven. I'm trying to decide now if I want to do the fake chicken patties or the sausage. I'll do the sausage. That's not mine. Mine's in the garage. Yeah. This right here, on any January through December, I won't touch it. I mean, February through December, I won't touch it. But January, this is a food group on its own for me, so yeah. We still gotta cook this, and we still have to cook the guacamole. I need a bowl. Oh, I have a bowl. The thing now, I'm questioning how I want to make this. I can put it on the stove, but I want like it just adapts whatever sauce you put it in. So I gotta put it into a good sauce, or make a good sauce. Cause that with the roasted potatoes, some guacamole, it's an odd combination, but do what you gotta do, really, guys. We'll probably just pan sear it, really. I don't know what to season it with, though. I used way too much hot sauce earlier for my lunch. And I burned the heck out of just everything. My taste buds were just so off. Yes, guacamole. As you guys can tell and will learn, I get sidetracked if it's just me very easily. So you guys will also learn that I love spice. I do. The issue is spice does not love me. My tolerance for heat has gone down tremendously. And I used to love hot food, used to love it, but that has been ruined. And I can tell you who did it. A friend of mine, her name is Sonica Dange. Yeah, I'm gonna out you. She works at the news station I used to work at. We used to work together. And she loves hot food. She is an Indian woman and a good friend of mine. And we were getting this place in Orlando called Chicken Fire. And this may not be what happened, but this is how I remember the story. And I have been telling this story for years. So this is now the new truth, because who cares? And I don't know what I ordered. I know we used Sonica's account on Uber Eats because I wasn't using mine, or I didn't have it at the time. So I believe, and what I tell people is, because she can handle her spice level at a level that I'll never get to, she made my food just as spicy as her food. And that made, but what I found out was the heat didn't kick in until like the second tender. So I ate the first tender like was fine. And from that day, I feel like it was a Thursday night, I have not been able to eat hot food. And the issue with that is we had to go on, well, she had to go on TV. I had to be the floor director. And when you work in live television, you don't get to just walk off. Like, you don't have like bathroom breaks. You can just leave, and it's live. So you have to be ready for breaking news, for whatever the next story is. The A block, B block. The A block is gonna run from, like, let's say your show starts at 9 o'clock, which is common. If you start at, 10 o'clock, 10 to 10 p.m. show, the A block is gonna run from 10 o'clock, but you need to be in your seat depending on how good you are. If you're good, you can be in your seat at like 9:56. 9:56 if you're running the cameras and everything by yourself. If you have 2 anchors, a weather person, and a sports coming in for that show, so you have 4 talent. If the show's at 10, you've already done your blocking, and you've already marked off all your shots you need to know on your rundown that they give you. The rundown for an hour show is probably like, it's been a while, I want to say like 8 pages, 9 pages, give or take how many stories, how many packages. Packages are the best. Packages are like pre-recorded stories that have already been given in. So a news anchor would cue it up, and they'll be like, hey, so about this story we mentioned at 4 o'clock, and the reporter from 4 o'clock has already made like a 3-4 minute package, send it in to play again at 10 or play again at 11. So that's like almost like a commercial break for us. So we joke around, we talk, do whatever we want in that little 4-minute block. So, but in those, if the show starts at 10, the A block is gonna run from 10 to about 10:11. And at 10:11, you'll get a 2-minute break to probably about 10:13. And then from 10:13, the B block, you get an extra break in the B block. I'll tell you why. It's still about the same length, but weather is the main part in the B block. So the B block, usually you'll do like one major story, a package, a story, and you'll toss to weather, which really means like you're doing like 2 minutes of work yourself, maybe a camera move or OTS, which is over the shoulder. So if you're a cam op, you're looking for the B block as the best block. B block and an F block, or E block, because E and F, you're going tossing sports and weather. So if you're tossing the weather doesn't have a script. Weather is ad-libbed the whole way. I mean, because they know what their charts are saying, and they're looking at their diagram, the little green screen, and they're showing you how the weather looks for the week. But yeah, if you come back at 10:13, you come back, you're gonna do a story to about 10:14, 10:15, toss to a package. The package to will run to about 10:18, 10:19. Then they'll do a story to about 10:20 maybe, and they'll probably, depending on the toss to the weather might come to the desk and they'll talk about it, and then they'll toss to the weather person, or they'll just go right to the weather one, what we called it, which is the camera, which is the green screen camera, and the weather person will take it all the way to commercial, and they'll toss the commercial, and the producer's talking in their ear, letting them know, hey, commercials after this. So in that time, you have a commercial break, which is about 2 minutes, 42 seconds, and you have that 2 minutes, 40 seconds for weather. So you have about like 5-6 minutes of like, we call a break. So that's the time to go to the bathroom. Long story long, I didn't have a long commercial. I didn't have a long break for that show. And the C block tossed to sports, whole thing. We'll get into that on a different video if you guys want it. But yeah, so again, my mouth is burning. Everything's burning, I'm on fire, and we have 13 minutes of guaranteed, I can't leave this chair, I'm gonna have to be on, not just sitting in the chair, but I have to be ready for the next shot. And I'm so hot, I'm touching my face, it's 1,000,000 degrees, and she's laughing during the packages, like it's not, like it's funny, and like she didn't just ruin my life essentially. And the ramifications of that is 5 years later, me talking about it every time I can, when someone says, I want hot sauce, or me telling someone how I can't take the heat, and how buffalo sauce is kind of too spicy depending on who makes it. And the highest I'll go is about Crystal's hot sauce. So that's the long story long on that. And in that time, I probably cut half of a jalapeno. So multitasking is not my big thing here, guys. Not in this moment. If I get into a story, I'm gonna tell a story. And I could have gotten it already chopped up, but it tastes better when it's fresh. So I'm gonna chop it up myself. Chop it up yourself every time you can, because you will taste the difference. Like freshly chopped garlic in your food is way better than like the little minced garlic you buy in the jar. A million times better, not even remotely close. An argument on that one. I gotta find some more music. Right now I'm really getting into maybe I'm not, I can't remember her name. I think it's Jordan Welsh, and I could have butchered her last name, but I really like her music. She has some really good worship songs in there. I think it's if I didn't mention it, I would have known exactly what it's called, but because I did, no recollection. The roasted potatoes have came out. Huh? They have come out, yeah. Let's see if they're not done though. We just need to flip them so that both sides get that crunch we're looking for. Huh? It's not a cooking channel. It just happens to be today I'm cooking, and tomorrow I will probably also be cooking. Every day for the month of January probably I'll be cooking. So as of right now, you guys will be a lot of cooking. But if I get an off day, I might, well, I can't even go out to eat or no. So yeah, probably a lot of cooking, guys. So yeah, potatoes, they look great. Let's, want this again?
Not right now.
Okay. I'm getting like my grandmother. I can just touch the pan without gloves. So that's how you know you're getting better at cooking.
Crazy.
Well, it's not that hot actually, by the way.
Crazy to say that's how you do it.
I don't think they can hear you, but if they can, we're gonna cut it out anyway, so.
That'd be the highlight.
Of what?
The video.
What is?
That'd be the highlight.
Alright, she said she'd be the highlight of the video, so.
It would be.
Alright, we're gonna move on to the guacamole again, guys. Okay, so as you can see, I cheated, and I blended my avocado, which is fine, so fine. So we're gonna dump this now in here. But it blended really well. Like you can't even. I still gotta cut up the cilantro and the red onion and the whole other avocado. Just realized that. That's why I blended so well. I used all the lime juice I needed for both of them in one. Let's see. Let's stir it up there a little bit to see. It already gives the look of guacamole with just the tomato and the jalapeno though. I'm not even done. Once I add the cilantro kicks it up a notch.
Oh, yeah. Cilantro is fresh, like, herb that smells that.
I should put a mic on you.
Why?
Because you're talking and they need to hear what you're saying. You're talking to me. Hold on, guys.
I stayed away for a good time.
Hold on, guys. All right. I'm going to clap and you're back on audio.
I've always been in audio.
You know what I mean.
We're not talking about nothing anyway.
We are.
We are, but you don't want it on camera.
That part, no, I don't. Do you want it on camera?
At this point, I don't really care.
Yes, you do. Because if I upload that tomorrow, you'll be like, what are you doing?
What am I uploading? What's happening?
I said if I upload it.
I know, but if you upload it and it's actual fact, not like it's a lie.
You know.
Or being over dramatic, like it's facts.
The family group chat would be like, what happened to house stays in the house?
Hilarious.
Well, I'll be like, actually, that's been debunked, but.
Yeah, that's been debunked our entire life.
Right. Whatever happened to house stays in the house if it comes to us saying it. And guys, that's, okay, sound off in the comments if that's true. When your parents give you that, what happened in the house stays in the house, if your parents gave you that talk, our parents did, that only meant you talking about their information. Because they are free to talk about your information.
Exactly, to their friends. And then when you get older and have your own friends, they still don't want you to talk. And it's like, but I'm an adult
It's
now.
like, I'm grown though. It's like, but you live in my house. So the minute you move out of their house, it's like, I can do what I want. It's like, don't mention my stuff. It's like, what? So then when you get older, it's like, well, okay, I don't want to tell you some stuff only because, not because I don't want you to know, I don't want your friends to know.
Right. I mean, my life is not their business.
Exactly. I'm a private person, guys. I'm social, but I'm private. That's why my social media page is, what, 5 posts in what? No, 8 posts in about 9 years.
I was just doing that like on my Facebook. You don't have to read. You know what happened with the Facebook. I had to remake it, and I was like, you know what? I don't know half the people that were on there the first time, so I'm only doing people I really, really know. And as of right now, I only have 52 friends. But there's one person where I'm just like, I think I want to unfriend them because I don't talk to them like that either.
That is so true though, because it's like, I have people who like friend request me, and I'm like, I have no beef with you, but we're not friends. Why are you requesting a friendship with me?
But they just like, I think they just use it to be able to keep up, but it's like, I don't really care. You heard Zendaya and Tom Holland are engaged?
Are they?
No, you don't. You're not on social media.
Oh yeah, I definitely didn't know.
They're engaged.
Good for them.
No, it wasn't like officially announced, but she was wearing an engagement ring on the red carpet for the Golden Globes, and people saw her like showing it off to certain people.
Oh, well then there you go. Well, then she confirmed it.
Pretty much.
In Hollywood, if you were on the red carpet, you are declaring publicly.
Right, because of course, people looked up the ring, and it's a London-based company and everything. And then he said he was going to be spending the holidays with her this year.
I'm happy for them.
Oh,
if it's real. I mean, if it's not real, I'm so happy for them because...
I think it's real, because why would you wear it on the ring finger, on the red carpet? You know people are going to talk.
I hope they have a loving, happy relationship, marriage, children, all that. Which, I won't say children because Tom has publicly said he wants to be a dad. Okay. This lime, guys, is not... I don't know how they make it in your face in like 5 minutes. When they make it like in your face at the restaurant in like 5 minutes. Also, as my sister said when the camera wasn't rolling, when the camera's on, so much time is wasted talking to the camera that I could be using cooking. I'm not blaming it, I'm not upset about it, but it's like, what's taking me an hour would have been 20 minutes if the camera wasn't on. I would have put on like a good podcast or a good TV show or a new anime that I'm just starting. Would have been finished. Now it makes me realize I kind of need some more. I only bought 1 tomato though. So.
Make sure to clean up your mess. You're making a big mess in here.
Talk to the people, Kendra, while I chop the onion.
About what?
I don't know. Life, love, relationships.
Which ones?
Ain't that the truth? Family, the hardest ones, the family ones.
You want me to talk about it in this very current state of mind? Current moment?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Talk about, no, I can't say friendships neither. You're not the relationship person to talk about. Not real about it. You're not, so we're not going to Kendra about any relationships, guys.
I have good relationships. I have a good relationship with the Lord. You. I'm developing relationships with other people.
Continue. After me and the Lord.
So I'm developing.
Nala doesn't count.
But she does.
Nala's our dog. Well, Kendra's dog.
My dog.
You see, I switched it. I said your dog. She's our dog. And she's actually right here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show her now.
I love you. You're so sweet.
This little thing here. Yeah, this one. She will. Her favorite thing to do in life is to get in your way and beg for treats.
She'd be nice to me.
And that's fine because we don't mind it.
I think the key to having a healthy relationship is staying true to yourself no matter what.
I don't agree. I want to tell you why.
That makes no sense.
What do you mean?
Why would you not?
Relationship with who?
Anyone.
No, because some people don't want you to be you. They want you to be.
That's not a relationship you should be in.
True, but it's a relationship you have.
No.
Sometimes old friends want you to be the old version. I think that blended too much, actually.
Then you don't need to be. They don't need to be in your life. Simple.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. I'm just saying you said the best thing for relationships to be yourself.
Yes. And I'm not changing that just because what if they don't want you to be yourself? Then they don't deserve to be in any kind of relationship with you. I'm not saying that there's never room to grow.
They can't even see you. You
don't
come
care.
here. Okay.
I'm not saying there's not room to grow, but if someone just doesn't agree with who you are and they want you to change everything about yourself just to make them feel better or to accommodate their ideals.
But then the question becomes, who are you? Because we're ever evolving people. So the person I was last year isn't the person I am this year.
Right, but I'm saying if
someone was like, oh, I didn't like, because we've had parents tell us, I didn't like you last year.
And?
It's crazy.
Parents stayed the same. You were who you were. They were who they are. If you changed, you're still who you are.
You want me to cut that part out, or? No?
What part out?
So, parents the same.
Why are you trying that out?
I'll leave it in.
If you want to.
I'll leave it in.
It's your channel. I don't care.
It's up to you. Your words.
It's up to you. It's your channel. I'm just saying, like, if everyone's changing and evolving, how I'm expected to be able to be free to be who I am, then I'm obviously going to give that other person the same respect. If I don't like that person, then I make the decision not to be in that person's life and vice versa. Then you try to find people, or ask the Lord to bring you people who will fit your lifestyle, who you are, and accept you for who you are, flaws and all, giving grace, knowing you're not perfect, knowing you're gonna make mistakes, all these different things. But if you're in a relationship with someone who's constantly critiquing and criticizing and all these different things and wanting you to change, they don't want to change, or they're constantly not accepting you for who you are, probably not a relationship you should be in, because why? Who wants to feel like they're not good enough to be around that person? I'd rather not be around that person.
What you're saying is profound, but I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because I'm cutting up onions.
I know, I was wondering why you're cutting without anything, like bread, water, or anything.
Bread?
No, like there's just a hack where I think it's like put bread in your mouth or something.
Jesus.
That wasn't smart. And you have it all raw on your hands.
Thank you.
Are you alright, Nala?
She does this at least like
I say she wants to be the street bully. She wants to be the street bully.
Yeah, but as you guys saw, she's not that at all.
She doesn't look remotely intimidating. Nala, please.
But if I didn't see her, I would be afraid.
Right.
If I just heard her. But the minute you see her, you're like, oh.
Nala, please. Nala.
Please?
Bruh.
Please? Shut up. Because I made potatoes for my whole house today, I expect someone to cook for me tomorrow.
Good luck.
Yeah, I said that with a little hope, intention, and faith.
Yeah. I was like, but you were home. We were out all day. Blah, blah, blah.
But I was out. Oh, never mind. I did go to 9 to 5. All right, guys. So I'm not gonna lie. I am tired of cooking today. Your face said no.
Give me those chips, please.
Use those.
Just give me those. It's chips. It's a bag of chips,
But
literally.
I want to use the ones I bought. How the taste? That's the wait. First of all, that's the how it looks, guys. No? What's missing? What's wrong? Guys, I don't want you guys to think that I can't cook. Okay? I can. I'm the second.
There. Here. Okay, I'm done.
I'm the second best cook in my house, and we have 5 in my house. Put it back in the charge in the port, please. Just click it on. Just click it on. Just no. What it? Don't put it on that. Oh my gosh.
Come on.
There's a hole on the. Okay. This video will not be heavily edited. And this video hopefully will go out tomorrow. If I wait any longer, I will not put it out. I know me enough to say that. All right, guys. Well, that'll be it from me today. I'm gonna sign off with this 5 out of 10 guacamole. Oh, let's actually taste the potatoes though. Well, let me at least get something right today, you know? Let's try it. Those are good. These are the 10s. 10s. And a 10 with a 5, 7.5. Some hot sauce, make it an 8. Salsa, make it a 9. So, hey, I'll take it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys maybe tomorrow. Who knows? And be bold, be brief, be bright, be blessed. Peace out.